Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
A motorist was just inches from death when part of a crane crashed onto their car as they drove along an overpass next to a Constru * tie-in site. Parts of the crane plummeted onto the Southeast 3rd Avenue Bridge in Fort Lauderdale about 4:30 p.m. on April 4, killing construction worker Jorge de la Torre. Gemelin Castillo was one of 3 others injured, and a massive piece of the crane crushed the passenger side of the taxi she was in. Newly released video shows the piece of wreckage slam onto the black Tesla sedan, stopping the car in its tracks, along with other around it. Castillo was in the back seat and suffered severe and serious head and facial trauma when she was thrown around the cabin, her lawyer said. Video showed the driver jump out of the car, miraculously unharmed, but Castillo was stuck in the back until police extracted her from the seat. Police body cam footage, released along with the video, showed paramedics staunching the bleeding from Castillo's head wounds as she cried hysterically. They also spoke to the driver, who told them, "My mind is pretty messed up, but if I could have my phone?" Other footage showed police trying to clear the area if anyone who wasn't injured and had a means of getting out of the way. One policeman told a motorist who stopped on the bridge when the crane fell, but missed his car, that he needed to go over there away from the crane. The man bluntly noted, "It's already fallen," but the cop warned him, "It could keep falling." "That thing almost fell on me, okay," the driver protested. Construction workers were also filmed saying the crane must have structurally failed as it was being stepped by adding pieces to it to increase its height. "Something snapped and made that thing fall, because that thing was already in place," one of the workers said. De la Torre, who was on the crane, fell to his death, and Gregory Garcia, 43, and Carol Zinser, 69, were injured on the ground along with Castillo. Mark Sarazin's Tesla was also hit by the crane as he drove behind the other Tesla, but he was uninjured. "I was driving and I felt a compression, and I looked up and I saw the blue structure coming down, and I slammed on my brakes," he told NBC at the time. "It sheared off the front of my Tesla and all the airbags went off, and I'm very lucky to be alive." The crane piece fell from a 43-story apartment building that was under construction, planning to house mostly seniors along with shops. The $151 million project was plagued with delays, lawsuits, and design and building problems even before the crane disaster. Phoenix Rigging Erecting LLC, Cast Construction, LLC, and Maxim Crane Works LP are being investigated by the Occupational Safety and Health Administration. Fort Lauderdale police investigated but found no criminal conduct. Castillo's lawyer Judd Rosen was displeased that no one would be held criminal liable for the crane collapse. "When these types of things happen as a community, we have to look and say, what are we doing to make sure it does not happen again?" he said. "Because right now, I have not heard anything about any criminal charges, and where is the accountability?" Castillo in April sued the companies involved in the project for $50 million, claiming their negligence caused the accident and they failed to protect the public. It claimed Cast negligently and carelessly allowed an unsafe condition on its construction site and or negligently and carelessly operated and or constructed and or installed and or supervising the use of the crane equipment such that it came crashing down onto traffic below. Castillo's lawyers claimed the crane wasn't properly inspected, assembled, or moved, and that shortcuts were made to finish the building on an unreasonably accelerated schedule. De la Torre was the father of a 5-year-old girl and 2-year-old boy and traveled to Florida to form his home in Georgia for work. "God took you from me, I'll never know why. I will love you for the rest of my life. You were a great dad, an annoyingly funny best friend, the best provider and the love of my life," his wife Jocelyn Farias wrote. "Your smile and laugh will forever live in my mind and heart. Your love is carried through our kids and they will miss you so much. They are tough chunk babies and will continue to live on for you. I love you, and I will come to you when it's my time to